How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom, part 42. I believe we are almost done. We can now go to Ganondorf and actually fight him, so we can basically end the game. But I do want to do a couple of things before we actually do it. I actually spent some time when I got done playing this last night. I spent some time actually getting materials, so we no longer have to get materials. We're actually good. However, I'm 2 shrines short of another heart. So I figured, why not throw this game out with a bang with finding a couple more shrines. I definitely know where one is. I definitely know where one is that we could go visit. We're not going to visit it, though. Which is the labyrinth down in the Gerudo town, or in the Gerudo like area, in the desert area. We're not going to do that one. We're going to try to do a different one, or a couple different ones anyways. Now, when I was scouring around Rito Village yesterday, there is supposedly another shrine around here. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure where, but there is supposedly one. Yep, so right here is where it goes off, right? I want to find this shrine. I don't need to kill him. So from what I'm understanding, somewhere around this hill, there is another... Please don't rain. Okay, thank you. Gosh, this guy sucks, man. Okay. We'll take that. So it's down below. Is there like no cave around here? Okay, well luckily there's like plenty of mountain to go around. This is weird, man. Like, I don't... Oh, no, I don't care for you. You need to reach your friend. I need to reach a shrine, man. Unless... Actually, I have no idea. Oh, hi. Ooh, I'll take that. I did get a shrine quest. Okay, let's do this. You know what? Maybe we should do the shrine quest. Let's do the shrine quest. Let's talk to her again. See if we have any idea of where this cave is. Because maybe it can get us a shrine. My back, for whatever reason, decided to like get thrown out or something today. So I might look kind of tired. I've also been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom over the last few days. I played Tears. So episode 41 in total is like 5 hours. So it's a lot. It was a lot when I recorded it. So I was like, maybe I should split it. And I'm still thinking about doing that. At this point, you already know what I did because 41's already out. And then the day before that, I did like a 3 or 4 hour session. And I just split that up.
Hi.
I think I need to go higher up. I like that they put the Dragon Roost theme in here. It's so fitting. And it's so nice to hear. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
I do like that it said like, yo, you should try asking her again. It's so crazy that that game's like Wind Waker still have kind of like an effect. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Nice. Question, how am I getting up there? Like this, I guess. Oh no, Link! A white bird. I'm almost sure that the shrines are like the same. Like it's what she wants me to find. Here, let's read this again. I'm not gonna lie, there's a, what is it called? Sh- well, she saw a white bird sitting atop the shadow of Vamado's perch at early morning. And I think she said something about seeing it out west. Hmm. So am I waiting to find the bird? I'm thinking it's over here. Because she said she looked west. Ooh. Cool it, Link. I mean, I also wonder if I'm still too high up. I think I am too high up still. What? Oh my god. It's a bird. You're kidding me. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, we definitely found it. Look at that. I'm gonna take a wild guess that this is just like a Rauru's Blessing type of shrine. If so, great. Then it's one less one we have to do. No, it is not. We actually have to do stuff. Lever power. Okay, let's try that again. Really? Wait, what? Why is there a ladder here? Holy crap, you need to like get inside. There. Son of a gun. Okay. Hmm. I don't even know if I need this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. There is definitely something I'm missing. Wait. I can attach stuff to this. Okay, hold on. If this doesn't work, which it shouldn't. Alright, well that tells you what's what. I have a different idea. I didn't even think about the fact that I could attach stuff to this. Mm-hmm. Set that baby in there. Oh, I'm dumb. Now, should it's... Oops. I just want to double check and make sure. I think I have an idea of what to do next, but... Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take this sucker. Wait. That was too high up? Alright. Alright, let's try that again. Wow. What do they want you to do with this? I'm so close. Okay, now question. How do I get up there? Oh, I know. Uh-oh. I'm not getting up there from here, aren't I? Nope. Okay. I see why they have the ladder now. I'm the wall, so you can go. That's really cool, by the way. Okay. I don't know where the chest is in here. I also don't care that much either. Alright, one more shrine. I want to do just one more before we call it quits on shrine hunting in this game, at least for a little while. I think I am going to come back and beat the rest of this, but not right away. I'm definitely going to take my sweet time in that. We discovered a cave, so we should probably find the witchamajabi that is in here too. This is the entrance to the cave, yes? I'm surprised. There's some ice hanging, but... no hidden areas. Glad I looked. All right. I want to find just one more. I want to find one more shrine down here, somewhere over here. I have the feeling that there is another in this area. I have a good feeling that there is somewhere. I know there's one here, but I don't want to look there. Or I mean, there could even be one here. Let's start here. We're going to start here and see what we can come up with. I want to do the battery upgrades too. I have to just do that, and then I'm good. And I'm good. I don't go fight Ganon. Could also try to find one in the sky. I could also do that. How many rockets do I have? 6. Pull any. What do we have the ability to create here? Okay. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get in from here, to be honest. Oh, brother. Is this just going to turn this around? Okay. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, so that doesn't change. I don't even know if what I'm doing is like for a shrine, to be honest. Okay, does this do anything for me? I have a good feeling I'm gonna want this. I don't know if I see any mirror shields. No mirror shields. Okay. Okay, hold on. So this goes there. This goes up there. Just flex there. I have the feeling this is where our shrine is. Oh no, please don't do that. I feel like I'm so close to this. Then can I like turn this? Yep, there's that one. Okay. Question is now is how am I going to get that one? What's going to be the one to do it? This one. Oh, stop. This will be the one to do it, so I have to somehow get this to point down here. Oh, I found it. Nice. That was cool. That was a cool last shrine. For the main playthrough anyways. That's a cool last shrine. Unless... Okay, I was going to say, unless there's more to do. But... Really? You can keep your weapon, man. Alright, I am done with shrines now. Unless they magically come upon me, I'm done with them for a while. We're going to warp back, ironically, to the... We're going to warp back to the beginning of the game. So we can visit the crystal refinery. And then we'll warp to the Temple of Time, the actual Temple of Time. In the sky. And then we'll go take on Ganon. I think we could increase our... Nice. I probably could have used this a long time ago, but that's all right. I think it's only fitting that we come back here. Oops. Rookie. Is there... Okay, you know what? Who cares? I just wanted to come back up here so I could see if I could get... But I guess I can't. I find it strange that the old Temple of Time like has the ruins and these don't. I find that strange. Unless they do and I'm just... I thought this one did. I thought it was up here. It is up here. Okay, well I'm dumb. Alright, 3 more heart containers. It took me long enough to find 20 shrines at the beginning, and then, I don't know, maybe I just got like really good at finding shrines down the road, but it didn't take long to get more. It definitely didn't take long to get more. Let's look at our memories. Are there any that we're missing at this point, or do we have them all? No, we have them all. Wow. It truly goes to show. Alright, let's do it. I mean, I was able to find 2 shrines. And I guess I could have found more Korok seeds too, because there was like that double that I could have done, but I didn't want to do it. But it really goes to show like how much work you can put into this game. And like, I still have like... I feel like I still have barely broken... I feel like I still have barely broken much into the game. Like I still have I still have everything left. Like I haven't like done everything with one particular thing. Like there's still shrines, still Korok seeds, still Lightroots. Like it's crazy. It's pretty crazy how much you can put in one game. My guess is it would be like you go straight to the dagger of. Not here. Okay. So we gotta find out where it is. Okay. Oh my. Let's see where I'm going. That's a silver one. Oh, there's this one still. Oh my god, I'm trying to hit you. It's annoying. Do I have to fight you? That's a new attack. Ow. Ah. I didn't even have my shield. Oh, I don't have my shield up because I have a spear. I'm dead. I don't know if I technically have to fight him. I don't know. I don't think I do. Oh god. Okay, really? I mean, I suppose I could do this the whole time, right? Jeez, man. He has 3 attacks. He's got 3 attacks. He's breaking all of my stuff, too. He's breaking all of it. I just have to keep moving. Dude. Dude, come on. My D-pad is jank, man. This thing only does 26. Oh yeah, because it decreases. Ah, you have to let that go. I mean, I could have technically skipped this, but I didn't want to skip it. Hopefully I can, you know, get a quick heal. Bring him on, man. Ow. Wow. If there's a way to get my hearts back, like, in mid-fight, like, that would be great, but there's not. I should have let the Lionel just kill me when I had the chance, because this is gonna suck. Yeah, this is gonna suck. God, this sucks. I think I just need to keep going. Good God, man. When does this end? Oof. He's got fire arrows. No. Okay, bye. You gotta give me a little bit more. You gotta give me a little bit more than this. All right. Oh, it's got me too. What did I just take damage through? Or did I take damage with anything? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Can a dude like me get a light root? Where in the hell is my hearts, man? Is this a Lightroot? Take a wild guess and say no, it's not. Okay, I am supposed to go down there. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh my god, everything I touch here. Well, do I get my hearts back or not?
I'm gonna make my ancestors proud today, Link. We'll fight by your side. Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
He had to do a smile.
The Garuda owe you for your help. You can count on me.
I will atone for my past failure. It is time to stop the demon king.
Please tell me I got my hearts back. This is not good. Like, oh my god. How do I do this, man? How do I do this? How can I do this fight? Like, I can't do this fight. I can't do this fight like this. I have to go back. This sucks. I have to go back. I need to go back. I don't have a choice. I have to go back. Okay. So the idea is to skip everything. I have to skip it all. This is so lame. If there was a way to heal myself back up, I would, but I don't think there is. I mean, I guess if there's food that can help with this, it would be nice to know. You know what? I'm up here. I might as well check. Hmm. I mean, if I have to go down with nothing, I have to go down with nothing, right? Like, I just can't, I can't really stop that. Your petals can restore health depleted by gloom. We're taking a few of these. I apparently went very ill prepared, so I'm glad I'm doing this now. All right, let's try this again. I've already been playing for I've been playing for 2 hours, but that's mostly because I spent half the time battling stuff I didn't have to battle. Hopefully that Lionel didn't return, and hopefully other things aren't still there. I highly doubt that's the case. I have a really good feeling that that stuff is still there. Yep, they're all back. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna guess he's back too. He's not back. Good lord. Dude, don't worry about them. Just let them be. Okay. It's kind of nice that they're not making me go through the whole thing again. Because I defeated those enemies already and everything. Yep. Let's see, I don't have to battle this guy again, because I did that already. Battled these guys already. Oh, that's the torch from the beginning of the game. I was gonna say, is there just like one chilling somewhere?
Here we go.
That is not what I wanted to do, but okay. A heavier weapon's going to be good for them, I think. I'm probably going to want to heal, though. Now, does it heal it too? It does not heal it. Okay. I guess I don't need to heal, though. Right? Like, I don't actually need to heal.
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there. Huh?
Oh boy.
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We have fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us. Link, we'll take care of this, Goro. You ready to see the power of a sage?
Oh man.
We already beat them once. This will be a breeze for sure.
It is time, Link. The rest is up to you.
Okay.
This world should be shrouded in darkness, not bathed in insufferable light. All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
Oh, at least he's not ugly anymore.
Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be. I will crush any opposition. I will rule. That is what a king must do. Do not look away. You witness a king's revival. And the birth of his new world.
Alright, how do we beat this guy? Ow.
I've barely gotten started.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's take a look at this and see what this does.
How about this?
Okay.
Fall. Pathetic.
Alright, fair enough. Very underwhelming so far. Like, I don't have to do a lot. I don't know what I was doing there.
I've barely gotten started. It's over. Pathetic. Take this! Fall! Ganon!
Is there any way to dodge that?
Take this! Fall! Pathetic.
I'm sure that's not it. That was too easy.
What a feeling. I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle. That feeling as blood surges in my veins. And I am not even nearing the limits of my power.
Oh crap. Wow, that HP though.
Enjoy these final moments. I will be taking far more than you're on this time.
Sorry for keeping you waiting!
As you decisions, I'll do all.
I'll fight that demon king!
Oh, no.
Whoa. Okay, I want to have like original food now.
Let's take him down together! Link!
No. Okay.
We settle this now, Ganondorf.
Jeez, man. This is all I have left. I should probably eat food too. Ow. I don't have any more, do I? Nope. He's gonna dodge that. Yep. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm gonna die on this. I think I'm gonna choke it. Okay, go backwards. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Oh, he sees. Okay, get back. I can't imagine this is it. Yeah, it's not it.
I will yet rule this land. You will not stop me. I'm the immortal. You will not stand in my way. Everything.
Wow. Okay, we're in business. So what do I got to do here? That's fine though. How did I miss? Where is he? Okay, that wasn't that difficult. We can skip this, so I don't know if there's more. We're just gonna sit back and watch. His arm's also healed. Oh, wait, do I have to? Yep. I should just let her die. But we're not going to do that. I accidentally just tapped it. Tapped A. Paraglider, bruh. Again, I know it doesn't apply here, but in the real world, you're dead. And secondly, I think this is the pond we actually dove into when we first landed on the surface. Okay, more cutscene. We can skip. There's so much to skip. I don't want to skip it, though, at this point, because this is, like, best part of the story, I guess. Not really best part, but it's just new. So we'll just let it do its thing.
Link, how are you?
Where's your shirt?
I was... We reached you, after all. He's gone. The Demon King. I'm not in a dream, right? You did it. Oh, Link, you really did it. But how am I... No, I understand. I had been sleeping all this time. But when I felt something, like a warm, loving embrace, I woke up. Thank you. Link, I met such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened. Oh, Link, I'm home.
Really, that's the credits, huh? Yeah. We could skip this too, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna skip this because I want to see if there's anything more. Which there is, which is fine. I expected there to be. Zelda's got her tights back on. Let's
I
go.
can't believe such an impressive landmass can float in the sky.
How'd she get in the sky?
Just when I thought I'd started to figure the Zonai out.
I think really cool character development would have been between Purah and her.
Everyone.
Miru, I think her name is.
I'm glad I was able to bring you all here. I wanted to share this view of Hyrule with all of you.
Whoa. I've never been this far up before, Goro.
Wow, what a sight it is. And Zelda, you were roaming the skies all along?
Yes, although I don't really remember. I never thought I would actually stand here again.
This is only a theory, but Rauru's power of light and Sonia's time power. For Zelda to transform back, they both must have channeled their abilities through you, Link.
Oh, Link has his old clothes back too, by the way. I kind of want those
see.
clothes.
Now it seems it is my time.
Minoru!
Do not worry. You have overcome the burden my era left to you. You have proven yourself, and you no longer need me. I know I can move on, join Rauru and the others, and the world will be safe.
Those of us gathered here swear on our lives to support Princess Zelda and... Oh. To support Princess Zelda and safeguard the land of Hyrule.
I still like how Link doesn't talk.
Rauru and Sonia will be happy to hear of this.
But Minoru!
And I'll let them know just how much you care. Thank you all.
Hmm.
King Rauru, Queen Sonia, Minoru, the ancient sages. They wished not only to save Hyrule from the Demon King, but for it to see eternal peace. I will dedicate myself to that goal. Now, and for all time. My friends, with all of your strength, stand with me.
Okay, wow, we're back at the beginning. Um, let's see what we got now that, you know, these things have been... Oh, wow. Okay, so it just kept me here. So it just keeps us here at the Ganon fight. So this is very similar to Breath of the Wild. There's the sign on the top now. There's 6 of them instead of 5, so that's probably to indicate that we beat Ganon. But now if we want to fight Ganon again, we could. They replenished all of my food, so I have all my food now. Okay, so let's just take a look here. I think I'm about ready to send this off, but I just want to double check and make sure that everything's all good in the hood. So the world, even though you beat the game, the world should be as it was before. Before the end of the game. Like, it's not all of a sudden better. So if I look to Hyrule Castle, it should be, yep, the darkness is back there and everything. Really cool. So if you're actually out here, it automatically lights up. That's cool. Okay. I'm not gonna save unless it did it for me. It shouldn't have. It might have saved out here, but we're gonna call that a game. I'm just gonna go back to the title screen, just to have something up so that we could kind of just quickly discuss the end of the game. Wow. I think I've played about 90 hours of this game. I've played a lot of this Zelda game. I didn't think I was going to spend... I knew I was going to spend a lot of time, but I know I was going to spend this much time. So that's it. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We did not do everything in this. So we had like 112 shrines, 116 or 17 Korok seeds, like 30 Lightroots. Clearly did not do everything in this game. We did all the main, at least I think all the main quest stuff, but that's basically all we did. We did some shrine quests, maybe very few side quests. So like, would I say I did 50% of this game? Probably given that the main quest is a probably decent chunk of it, but all of like the extra stuff that comes with it, the shrine, like I said, the shrines, Lightroots, all of that stuff, I didn't do that stuff. I didn't do it all completely, so all of it still remains, which is kind of cool. The reason why, again, that I did that was because I think a very good, probably good scientific guess that this game is going to get some kind of DLC, some kind of downloadable content. And because of that, I would rather wait for that and then jump back in this, have stuff to do than just going around and doing stuff. Doing like random things that don't matter. We can still do shrines. We can still do side quests. We can still go look for Lightroots, so we can go in the depths and do a lot of battling down there. I know there's things in the depths that aren't above, like on the surface or in the sky. We didn't even look through the whole sky. So like there's so much to still do. Which can make for a very fun comeback to the game. So that's basically my progress in this game. That's kind of the extent of that. Now let's talk about the actual game. So this game we spent, let me check. Hopefully I'm not giving away too much. You want to add me as a friend, go for it. We spent over 90 hours playing this game. You can easily get 150, 200 hours in this game for sure. You can get a long time in this game if you want to. I was watching Barbarous King's review, and I was listening to his review, and I think he hits a lot of points on the mark. Starting off with the gameplay is so much more interactive than Breath of the Wild, in that in Breath of the Wild, all of the items, like all of the things that you have to use, or that you get from the shrines, like the main, like the bombs and stuff like that in Breath of the Wild, you can use them, but you don't use them that much outside of the shrines, where like all of the abilities you get in here, you're using everywhere. Like they're your puzzle solving tools, basically. Now you can use like your items and such too, but like those are your puzzle solving tools, and it's really cool that you can do it. And they made it so interactive. I think they did such a good job with that. So I really enjoyed that. In terms of the other gameplay, I think it's cool that this does feel like a sequel to me. This doesn't feel like another Breath of the Wild. It feels like a true sequel. I think it played really well. The combat seems more interactive too, especially with the abilities. Like I was able to beat stone taluses a lot easier because I could just ascend to the top of them. I thought like all of that kind of stuff is just so it's wonderful. I like that a lot. The actual game performance, it was okay for the most part. You know, it's a Nintendo game on the Nintendo Switch compared to like to the Xbox or the PlayStation. You know, the Nintendo Switch is on like the lower of the three. You know, I think this only does 30 frames per second. It's not 60. And there were plenty of times in this game where the frame rate dropped, especially towards the end of the game in the depths when I was doing the Spirit Temple. Or when I was trying to unlock the Spirit Temple, there was a lot of frame drops when I was collecting the body parts and bringing them back for the construct. There was a lot of frame drops. And, you know, it kind of is what it is. Like, I do feel that this was a lot more qualitative than Pokemon Sword and Shield. Not Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet. I definitely felt that this was more qualitative than that, but it definitely shared some of the same characteristics in like the frame drops. I think Tears really pushed what the Switch can do, and this should really be eye-opening for Nintendo on like, hey, this is all this console can do. We need more. We need more than that. So I kind of hope that Nintendo sees that, like, you know, hey, these things are going on, and to get better, like we need to do something to get better performance out of it. So hopefully they see that. So let's get into the other parts of the game. So we have the story. We talked about combat. We talked about playability, and like moving around. The story of the game, I guess I'll just go there. I'm going to try to remember everything. The story of the game is good, but I think it resembles to me a lot of Ocarina of Time. There's 7 sages, so like this is like classical Zelda. Like there's 7 sages. Zelda's one of the sages. Link has to go, rescue or find the other 6. This feels very classic Zelda-ish when it comes to that, and I kind of like that. I like this. I like the throwback to that. I had the. I guess let's stay on the story. I thought it was weird finding everything randomly. Like when I was finding the geoglyphs in the beginning, the 10 tiers. I was okay with finding them because it was like I felt so much more strongly about learning about the past than I did learning about each sage and repeating the same story, which I'll get to that in a second. I really like learning about the past, even if it wasn't in order. I think eventually I was like, okay, like this is weird. Like I'm now seeing the story, and like one of the geoglyphs I got was like the last of the 10. So like I saw a story that I shouldn't have saw yet because I should have found the other 9 first, or the other 8, however how many I had to find. So that was kind of but I did like learning about the past. I think they did a really good job in explaining the past. I think they did a really good job of inserting that, of where it was inserted and like how they did that. And then it stayed good with the other memories that followed in order. It like that all made sense, and it felt good. It felt right. I did get a lot of Ocarina of Time vibes even outside of the story though. Definitely I didn't get them all. I have a few X's, like 6 or 7 in the depths, but you can find like the clothing from old games. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to find them all. I could have done it if I really wanted to. I just wanted to, see myself completing this game. And that's something, again, that we can do when we come back to this. We can get those clothes. We can get the pieces of clothing for all of the different links. But yeah, between the sages, got to get the Master Sword, and you got to make sure it's, all good in the hood. Definitely Ocarina of Time vibe. The Temple of Time really does not hold its value like it used to, which maybe that's fair, but the Temple of Time, at least in Ocarina of Time, was like the center. Like it's the centerpiece of this. It's one of the centerpieces of the story. And in here, I feel like both the ruins especially, but like the new Temple of Time up in the sky, like as soon as you get done in the sky in the tutorial of the game, like the first couple of hours, it's basically meaningless. Like the Temple of Time really doesn't have a whole lot going for it. And then you don't see it until like we just did at the end of the game. So I don't know. I feel like it doesn't hold I don't feel like it holds its value as much, but I think that's okay. Like it exists. It's a part of Hyrule. I suppose we can move on to that though, which is like you're basically playing through the same Hyrule that you played through in Breath of the Wild. I think that was okay. There was definitely a lot to do. And you want to be able to do a lot of stuff anyways, because like a lot of the food, a lot of the materials I picked up, like you want to pick up that stuff because you need it for health. Which all came in handy. As you could probably, if you go back to the Ganon fight, you could see that all of it came in handy. All of it did. So I wasn't really, I wasn't too short on materials all the time, but like you need it all, but it also encourages you to explore. And in the encouraging to exploring, you have new caves. There's random things that you can find. So again, these were all pretty good things. What else do I really need to touch base on? The shrines, I guess, like the overall mechanics of tiers, but really this is like Breath of the Wild in tiers. The weapon system was amazing. I love the weapon system. Being able to combine stuff, increasing the attack, having it be more durable, more stronger. I think that those are all like A pluses. They did those things right. I think the things, and by the way, the shrines were also really cool. Most of the shrines that I did most of the shrines that I did, most of them were like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, I didn't know you could do this stuff with this mechanic, or these mechanics. But I think I would probably agree and revert back to what Barber's King or Barb said about the shrines. And again, this is both with Breath of the Wild and with Tears. He said two things. One is that it would be really cool if you could take those mechanics that, or the things that you, like the puzzles that you do in the shrines, and instead of doing a bunch of mini puzzles, you know, maybe like what would be like a section of a dungeon, combine them together and make a dungeon out of it. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be really cool because the temples that we got here were temples, and I'll talk about that in a second. I'll actually shift to the temples from the shrines, but you could have made like dungeons out of them or something and had something, you know, in relation to that. How that would work, I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so it probably sounds like a horrible idea. But that's the thing about the shrines, though, is that by themselves, it's just a bunch of mini puzzles. Some of them were longer than others, and some of them were shorter than others. Some of them took me, no joke, less than 5 minutes. Some took 5, some took 10, some took 20. It just depends on what they had to do. I had to do with them. There were a couple of them I really had to work at them for like a few hours, and I realized how dumb I was every single time I did one that took that long. So that's my fault. But I think overall the shrines in here were a lot more interactive than they were in Breath of the Wild. I don't even remember them in Breath of the Wild. And the thing about these here is that there are so many of them. I've done 112, and there are, I believe there's another 40 more. I think it's either 38 or 40, but 40 would probably make the most sense. And if that's, you know, regardless of how many that is, 150 shrines is a lot. It's a lot. I probably don't even remember half of them, at least, because I've been playing this game on and off since it came out because I've just been busy adulting. And there's some days I just didn't want to play it at all. And I finally just like bulked up and said, okay, we're going to finish this game. So there are definitely a lot of the shrines in here. The ones I remember are the ones that took longer, but the ones that took, 3 to 5 minutes, I don't remember them that much because they were that easy that I was able to go past them, which again, the mechanics were cool, but the fact that there are so many of them, like you either use it or you lose it, and there's nothing to use. Once you do it, like it's not stored in my memory. It can get stored in my memory, but I'm not storing 112 shrines in my memory unless I'm playing through this game again. The one last thing I want to say about these shrines, I think they did a lot better here than they did in Breath of the Wild, is the combat, or like the survival shrines versus like the test of strengths, like the major, minor, and I think there's like a medium test of strength. I don't know what that's called. Versus like the survival shrines here, I forgot what they're called, or like the tests. Those, they're a lot more interactive here because they're not nearly all the same. I like that they strip everything away from you and they give you a set amount of weapons and they say, okay, now go fight and make the most of what you can with what you got. I really liked that. I think that was so cool. There were a couple of them that were really tough and got on my nerves, but I think I like that much better than just copy and pasting this major test of strength or this minor test of strength, or a moderate test of strength. I think moderate is the right word, not medium, but moderate. Like just copy and pasting that shrine and just put this here instead. This was far more enjoyable, far more interactive. But yeah, I think on their own, I really like them. I think I really like the mechanics. I would like to have seen more with them. Again, on their own individually, I understand the system and how it works, but it also doesn't feel, I guess it doesn't feel so rewarding when you have so many hearts and your stamina wheel already. Like eventually they just become like, why am I doing these again? Like your stamina, like when my stamina wheel was full and then I had like I don't know, 10 or 15 hearts, I was like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I still doing these? Like, do I have to keep doing them? And it's like, no, technically you don't have, I mean, you don't have to do them anyways, but there's no sense of progress with them. I found a sense of progress because I set myself a number and I said, okay, we're going to get this and we're going to get it. We're going to get the job done. And I did it. And I felt happier about that. But it's not like, oh, I beat dungeons 1, 2, and 3. And then I went to the dark world and I beat dungeons 1, 2, and 3 there. We have a lot of progress. Still got this much to go. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. So again, the shrines have like their goods and they have their bads. I think in terms of the temples, so shifting over to the temples, because we were talking about dungeons and temples, the temples obviously revolve and are very similar to the divine beasts, but the puzzles were different and there were different bosses. Like, you didn't have to fight a resemblance of Ganon at every divine beast or at every temple here, like you did with Breath of the Wild. So I thought that was really cool. I think they upped the creativity in everything that was. There were definitely a couple of the temples that were not so great. They were kind of lame. Particularly the Wind Temple, I felt was very similar to a divine beast. Extremely similar, because what's his face is from Breath of the Wild felt exactly like I felt the exact same way. I do think the Goron Temple did not. It was easier for me because you could just ascend and fly wherever you need to go, basically. So it was easier, but I didn't feel like it was the same exact thing. I didn't get that same vibe. I kind of like that. What else was there? The Water Temple was okay. It's kind of cool that it was all like wide open, because like everything was wide open. I thought that was pretty cool. But I think my favorite and the most interactive one was the Spirit Temple. Not the Spirit Temple. Whatever the one, the Lightning Temple. The Lightning Temple. I think the Lightning Temple was the pinnacle for me, because you couldn't just cheese your way out of the puzzles, like by ascending and doing whatever. Like, you couldn't do that. You actually had to work with the items you had there to make the puzzle work. I thought that was the closest thing to a dungeon I thought this was the closest thing to a classic dungeon that we got out of this game. None of the other temples come close. You can cheese all the other ones and make it a little bit easier for yourself. But this one, you couldn't cheese. I don't think so anyways. You couldn't cheat your way out of it. You had to do the puzzles, and that was cool. I liked that. So the Lightning Temple was definitely my most favorite. It was very interesting to battle the boss for a little bit and then do the temple and then battle the boss again. Like, I don't know why they threw the boss in there. I thought that was kind of weird. What else? So we hit temples, we hit shrines. There's there's a lot of similarities too with other things that we didn't talk about. We didn't get to the Lightroots. Not a lot to talk about because I didn't do a lot of them. But I really liked when you find an area, when you find a Lightroot, the noise, like the sound that plays, that's sick. That noise was sick. Talked about story. There is one other thing I want to talk about before I end this. And I think that is the characters and how they like fit into this game. So the voice acting for Ganon was good, I think. I think the voice acting though for the rest of the game really made me think that I was like a 12-year-old playing this game as opposed to the 30 or 29-year-old I am right now. but I think that contradicts with what's available in the game. So here's what I mean by that. So like the Goron irritated me. His voice, his attitude, it made me feel like that I was supposed to be a 12-year-old playing this game and going through this game. I didn't like it that much. I didn't really like it that much. I think it could have, not just his voice, but I think everybody else's voices too. I think it could have done without it. I don't think you need the voices there. I really don't think you need the voices there. Now, am I rude for saying that? I guess maybe, but I don't know. Most Zelda games don't have any voices whatsoever, so it's a change, and it's the direction it's probably going to move in, and I'm just going to have to get used to that. But I think where it feels like it contradicts with my opinion is when you battle Ganon, when you battle any of the dragons that are around Hyrule, when you battle the Lynels. Those are things that are tough. They're not very easy. The dragons are a little easier once you have the health and you have the items and everything. They're a little easier, but like the Lynels, my first Lynel and the step up from that, like those two Lynels took me an hour apiece. I think that one of them took me, I think maybe the very first Lynel, I think took me 20 minutes. But the second that step up Lynel took me an hour. It took me an hour. And we just did that. We didn't do it that long ago. So we just did that. So like, I have moments in this game where I feel like I'm like 12 years old listening to dialogue that sounds like it should be like on a PBS show. And there are other times in this game when I'm playing it that don't feel like I'm as skilled as a gamer as I should be because I die to a Lynel for an hour, or I have this dragon that looks really tough to beat and I gotta beat it, or we have Ganon who put up a really good fight. I'll talk about Ganon last, actually. So I just thought that was kind of weird. I think if it did less with the voicing, like with the voice acting, I would have felt a lot better about it. I wouldn't have had the thought in my head of like, okay, like I feel embarrassed for playing this right now, because not because the voices are bad or anything, but like the vibe that they give off is like I'm playing an E for Everyone game that's like for a 10 or 12-year-old. It's just how I feel about that. Might be a hot take for you guys, but that's kind of how I felt about it. That leaves me with the last part. I have two parts. One, where I think Zelda should be going forward, but first, before I do that, I want to talk about Ganon, the final boss. So I think leading up to, I think I think Ganon was a really good boss all the way up until the dragon section. So leading up to Ganon, so going like entering Hyrule Castle's Chasm from above, and then getting all the way to Ganon, that was a challenge. That was a challenge. There's a Lynel, there's a ton of enemies. I wasn't even prepared because I didn't have anything to like heal myself with. So that was all very challenging. It was very challenging. And then to get to the army and not be equipped with what I should have, which was the Sundelions, I think, cooked. It was very challenging, but I liked it. It was good. Leading up to Ganon was very suspenseful. My heart was actually racing a little bit. Like I was nervous. Like I don't know what to expect. So it was good. Part one. So part one of the fight was really good. I died once or twice. And then we got to part two and I was like, okay, this is going to be a hurdle. Like, how are we going to get past this? And I thought that was probably the most challenging. I think Ganon's like second form before he turned into a dragon was very challenging. He had more health. You would you would like get the dodge so that you could counter, and then he would counter your counter. I never got the chance to counter that, so that was really interesting. I think I had it figured out, but I just had to get the timing down. But that was challenging, and then to end it up at the dragon was way too easy. I think the dragon was way too easy. It kind of discounts the rest of the fight, because the rest of the fight was actually hard and it was good. And I was very surprised that, I mean, I wasn't surprised that I was going to have a part 3, but I was very surprised with how much easier it was compared to the rest of the fights. So that was a little disappointing, but it's fine. I was kind of glad to, like I said, I'm kind of glad to have finished the game. And then finally, the end of the game. It's Tears of the Kingdom. Kind of a weird, it's not a bad ending, but it's like, it's not a great ending either. You know, Zelda talks so much about Link. She praises so much about him and talks about how good of a swordsman he is, how loyal he is and everything. And at the end of the day, he's just still the knight. Like, yeah, he doesn't talk, but like, she shows so much emotion, so much care for him that it's like, you're leaving him out there, man. You're leaving him out there. Like, you gotta, you know, make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like, like whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all there was to it. I think overall this game compared to Breath of the Wild is better. It's better than Breath of the Wild. I didn't really think Breath of the Wild was my favorite Zelda game overall. When I got done playing Breath of the Wild, I ranked number 1 is Link to the Past. Number 2, close number 2 was Ocarina of Time. And then my number 3 is, I kind of combined the games together, but Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. And then number 4 I put as Breath of the Wild. Without having played through most of the Zelda games lately, other than Link to the Past, I would probably put Tears of the Kingdom at number 4. I'd probably put it at number 4, and I would move Breath of the Wild down to number 5. I think Tears just did. It took Breath of the Wild and it let it cook. It let it cook, and this is what we got out of it. Like probably what it should have been. So hats off to the creators, to anybody who put in any work for this game. Hats off to you. It was a very good game. I'd give it probably like an 8.5 out of 10. For everything that I mentioned before, good and bad. I give it probably about an 8.5 out of 10. Quite frankly, moving forward, I kind of hope we don't get another game like this. I hope we get something completely different style, completely different story. You know, you can still have Link and still have Zelda, but maybe even move away from Ganon like they did with Minish Cap. Like they did for the most part with the Oracle games, or like Majora's Mask. I think that would have been fine. I think something like that would be cool. I guess I'm not really sure. We also could see remakes in the Oracle games, since we got a Link's Awakening game like that, or even just like another game in the 2D like chibi style, like that would be fine. But something like this where, you know, I'm 90 plus hours in, and I could easily double that time and more. I don't know, man. I don't know if I just have the, like, at some point I had to break up the monotony and not play it. And thankfully I was on vacation before I came back to this, but it's a lot. It's a lot for one video game. I think that's probably like a trend of video games lately, is that like you want your video game to last as long as it can. Because if games are going to cost $50, $60, $70 now, which more 60 or 70, you want to make sure your games can last. And at least compared to a lot of the Nintendo Switch games I've purchased lately, like a lot of the Mario sports games, I'm taking a quick look right now, like the Mario Party games, even trying to see if there's any others, you know, Pokemon games. You know, this game like has a lot of value to it because there's so much you can do with it. There's so much fun you can have with it. It's definitely worth its value, but I would still say that it was a lot, like too much. I still would say it's too much. Ocarina of Time, during my first or second playthrough ever of Ocarina of Time when I was a kid, like that felt like a lot, but this, understanding now like how much is a lot for me, this was a lot. But overall though, I had a lot of fun. For the first probably 15 or 20 videos that I recorded. I was having the time of my life. And I probably was throughout most of it, but I definitely had parts where I was like, okay, I want to keep going. I want to keep moving along. I want to keep doing stuff. I know I definitely have a few later videos that were like that, but when I came back to this at part 34, that was when I came back from my vacation and everything, I was starting to have fun with it again and do stuff. So, it was good. It's good to take a break from this every once in a while, I would say. But I hope that everybody enjoyed the playthrough. I hope that if you've watched this, you've done your own playthrough and you've enjoyed the game as well. Let me know what you think about it below. I would love to know what you guys thought of Tears of the Kingdom, if you've beaten it or not, or have even given it a shot yet. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next playthrough.